the Three-Fifths Compromise. You'll hear this, and this has driven me insane for decades. The Three-Fifths Compromise, this is a part of the thing that says that only 3/5 of the votes from blacks in the South would count or for representation in the federal government, right? So, the House is determined by representation. Well, the compromise was only 3/5 of blacks would count. And so today the claim is, oh, well, that's because white people thought every black person was only 3/5 of a human. Well, first of all, it was only every 3 of 5 people counted. It wasn't every person counted as 3/5 of a human. So even on its face, that's false. But true, it's the people that were opposed to the spread of slavery that wanted the black vote not to count, because they knew that that would be overrepresentation of the South. And if the South had dominance in the federal system, they would keep expanding slavery. And they didn't want slavery to expand. So that actual part was to keep slavery from expanding, not to dehumanize blacks or to advance the cause of slavery.
As I was listening to you, I was just thinking,
Sure.
wow, the way that I was taught it, like either orally through, being at home, or I think even from some teachers as a younger child or in like junior high, the idea that blacks were not seen as being fully human. Now, I do think that there were people who owned slaves. There are people today who might not see black people or people of color and whatever, as being fully human. But that wasn't the issue with the Three-Fifths Compromise. It was that those who were opposing slavery didn't want the South to be able to continue in slavery. And if the votes of the slaves actually counted, there would be more votes that would allow for slavery to continue.
Who are the slaves going to vote for? Whoever their master says. So this is not exactly a system of democracy at that point. And so it was to limit the control or abuse potentially of future human beings that the North wanted to limit from the South.